Who is the nicest rich guy in the world? Long-suffering viewers of my channel may remember, possibly, that the answer is Michael Crawford, CEO of Quantum Code. Here's a brief refresher.
Hi there, my name is Michael Crawford. Yes, that guy you might have read about in Forbes and other financial magazines. I'm also called the Wall Street Wizard, the Millionaire Trader, and the nicest rich guy in the world. So why those names?
But what if I was to tell you that there is a pretender to Michael's throne? Look!
I'm also called the Wall Street Wizard, the Millionaire Trader, and the nicest rich guy in the world. So, why those names?
So far, I have covered all the old videos that I believe are currently being reused by today's scammers. Now, I'm turning my attention to some of the other trading videos from the same series that haven't been disinterred yet. If the scammers start using any of these in the future, my response will be waiting here in the past, together with my disclaimer that I am just reacting to this scam video, I'm not a financial advisor or providing financial advice, and any laughs I have are intended to be at the expense of the characters and situations depicted, not the actors. Parallel universes, mirror universes, multiverses, whatever the fashionable term, they have been a thing in speculative fiction for a long time. Yet I was surprised when my research revealed that the scam universe has its own version. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Orion Code, possibly the laziest approach to a scam video ever. It seems the filmmakers thought, screw it, we haven't got time to write a new script. Let's just do a find and replace on the Quantum Code script, change some names, hire a new bunch of actors, and we'll be sorted. Here is the mirror version of Michael Crawford. I'll let him introduce himself.
Daryl? How are you? Are you ready? All right. Good to see you, Amber. How are you? Thanks. Good to see you. Yep. Hello. You I can hug. Good to meet you. Hi there. My name is Edward Robertson. Yes, that guy you might have read about on Forbes and other financial magazines.
Alright, that's enough. We can see the scripts are identical, so there's no point in me going through this one line by line. I already did that for Quantum Code. But it is worth taking a look at a few highlights, because with these scams, there's always something to make fun of.
It's easy. Over 350 people to date have already done that. So, come with me because, well, I want you to be next. No, I'm good. The water's straight, Amber. You're good. Thanks.
Edward has got the Mirror Universe Tasha's MacBook.
You can see why some of them, including myself, are able to afford their own private jet and the finest things in life.
Steady on, Edward. That's really not the way you should refer to your PA air hostess, Emily. You're not creepy Stephen Abrahams, and she's not Tasha stroke Katie.
Now, don't feel bad. I'm not showing this to rub it in your face. None of these people are better than you. You heard me right. Forever. Unlimited amounts of profits for an unlimited amount of time. And today, I'm giving you the opportunity to get it for free. Forever. I don't want anything from you. And look around. I surely don't need anything from you.
He's gesturing at Emily again. Where does this guy get off?
Especially your hard-earned money.
Robinson, we're about to land.
Oh, thanks. Listen, folks, you are going to love this. Now, once we get on the ground, let's get straight to the Orion headquarters so you can find out what this is all about. See you on the ground.
Edward, Emily told you you're just about to land, and now you've decided to start reading your newspaper. Does that make any sense?
I'm about to introduce to you the guys who can change your life today. Not in a year, not in a month. I'm talking about changing your life today. These are the guys who have changed the lives of over 200 people that you saw on the list, including myself and some pretty famous rich guys. Now, I'm sure you recognize some of the ones on that list. Here's the best part. What you are about to see does not require any investment of any sort. So it doesn't matter if you don't have a single penny in your pocket. So pay close attention, because I am ready to make a $1,000 bet with you right now that what you are about to see will change your life. Guaranteed. I'm talking about showing you something that has generated over $1 billion to this day, and today you can get a cut of that $1 billion pie too.
When Michael Crawford arrived at his quantum code offices, he was greeted by a member of his eager team.
Hey, Michael. Just back from your trip?
Yeah, just got back, drove straight here from the airport. I want the guys to see your handiwork.
Oh, you sure do love flying around in that quantum jet of yours.
Well, I like to travel a lot, as you know, and it's one of the perks of using a fully automated system that works for you 24/7.
You're a lucky man.
So how does this go for Edward at his Orion code offices?
Hey, good morning, Edward.
Good morning.
Just getting back from your trip? Damn, you sure love to fly in that Orion jet of yours.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. You know, I do like to travel a lot, especially when you've got a software system that's working for you 24/7.
Anyway, good thing you're here. The guys need to show you some incredible results from the new version of the Orion software. You are going to love it. Well, everybody's going to love it who doesn't like free money.
Yeah, that's great, Chris. I cannot wait to see the results.
Okay, this is where it gets weird. Michael's minion sloped off once he'd done the meet and greet thing.
Hey, Vlad, I'm going to be in there in a minute. I want to tell the folks a little bit more about what we're doing here.
All right, boss.
But Chris just stands there, invading Edward's personal space with a gormless grin on his face. And Edward acts as if this is a totally normal, everyday occurrence at a millionaire's company. Do you think Richard Branson has to put up with this kind of thing?
So, I guess the Orion team made this new version of the software even more profitable. So, I'm sure you guys watching are going to love it too. Thanks, Chris. I'll be back down to see you guys in a little while.
Great, see you then.
Okay. We just bought this building not too long ago, so that my team could be able to work all under the same roof in order to maximize our results. So far, it's working out great.
Like Michael Crawford, Edward claims that he bought the building.
I bought this building a couple of years ago so that we had all our staff working full-time in the same facility.
It's plastered with Orion code logos, and he has the Apple Mac that served time for both Michael and Sergey in the quantum universe. We are about to hear his explanation for his company name, too.
So, why did I call my company in the system Orion Code? Because as I was saying, it's 100% guaranteed way to make profits every day forever. Yes, that's right, forever. Unlimited amount of profits for an unlimited amount of time. No losses, and the winners never stops. Money keeps coming in forever.
This is, of course, impossible.
It's very easy when you develop a near Orion speed technology.
Yes, and find and replace is very easy to use too, but you do need to make sure that the result makes sense, which this doesn't. Near quantum speed at least had the merit of having an understandable meaning, even if it's a total lie, which near Orion speed doesn't. Actually, after checking, Google's AI summary of the phrase does turn up some curious results. Will Edward's elaboration on the topic help?
Here comes the science bit. Concentrate.
The reason why we never lose is pretty simple. Our system is faster than anybody else. So, we are always one step ahead of any other person or machine placing trades on the markets, no matter what market it is. This is why we trademarked this Orion speed technology. And if you wonder why you never heard of this before, well, you actually did. We were featured on many financial and technology magazines. You just didn't know who were the people behind it until now. 5 days per week, like clockwork, no losses, 100% wins, 100% guaranteed simply because of near Orion speed from our trading software. And this was all thanks to my own creation, A system I fully developed together with a team of tech wizards from all over the country that used what we called NQS technology.
This is really slapdash. Near Orion Speed should be NOS, not NQS. They didn't even think of replacing the Q with the O when they were filming. Somebody must have noticed.
Which means near Orion Speed.
No, it doesn't. It's a cock-up, and you know it.
Now, I know you probably never traded in your life, and you don't know the first thing about trading, but hey, that's okay. So, let's go upstairs and visit the guys.
Was it love at first sight, or like how'd that all go down?
No, slow. No, it wasn't.
Seeing as Edward bought the building, it is rather odd that he's approaching a sign that shows the names of all the genuine companies with serviced offices here, which, unlike the scam Orion company, haven't just been hired for a one-day film shoot.
This is the room where the programmers do the magic. I took these guys away from the company I used to work for, rather than keeping them on a miserable salary like they used to get when we worked on Wall Street. I made these guys partners. They develop and improve the software on a daily basis and make millions of dollars in profits every year because of that. Now, let me introduce you to Anthony. He's the head of the team of programmers. Hey, gentlemen.
Oh, boss.
How you guys doing?
Not too bad. Great.
Are we making money?
Not bad.
Chris told me that you have some numbers for me to see.
Check this out.
Oh my gosh. Wow. This is amazing. Good work. Anthony, why don't you show the folks that are watching this video some examples of how well this software works in real time?
Sure, Edward.
Anthony is the Mirror Universe's equivalent of Sergey at Quantum Code. Unlike Sergey, he isn't important enough to have his own office. But as with most of the characters in these films, he is subjected to the filmmaker's love of the two-camera setup. There are frequent switches between the character talking directly to us, and then an angled view where they appear to be talking to an interviewer. This is fine for a two-person interview situation where both people are in shot, but not here in a sales video, particularly in a cramped conference room, where Anthony comes across like a crazy guy in a bus station talking to somebody who isn't there.
Well, basically, as Edward mentioned before, we developed a technology based on what we call NQS, which stands for Near Orion Speed. What it does is simply analyzes the market and scrapes other people or institution trades and beats them by buying or selling before them, leveraging the advantage of making the required calculations faster than them. I know it might sound complicated. It's all about the speed of calculation and execution. Nothing to do with knowing about trading in the markets. And there are no surprises. This is 100% guaranteed. There is no guesswork whatsoever. The system has not failed to predict the correct direction of the market since 2006. Humans always react the same way to certain types of events, and because of that, our software is able to read the future, so to speak. You're basically guaranteed profits for life. For as long as you keep our software active, on, really. So, look at this. Let me show you my very own trading account. You can see, I log in here, and there are profits every day. Well, I don't make as much as Edward or some of his celebrity friends, as they've been using the Orion code system since the times in Wall Street. But I'm still pretty happy with what I make.
Don't worry, Anthony. From the likes of this screen here, it won't be too long before you'll be making 8 figures too. But, Anthony, these other guys and I, as well as the members I showed you on that list that he's talking about.
Now Edward's gone mad too.
So we've been making a ton of money from the Orion code system. In fact, let me show you how we turned regular guys, people who never even heard about binary trading in their life, into millionaires. This could be you next month too. Just pay close attention as I'll tell you what you need to do, and as I said, don't worry, it's not going to cost a single cent. Now, as you've seen, we are making quite a lot of money. So the last thing we need is to take money from people such as yourself, probably struggling to make it to the end of the month. Let's head back down to the conference room. I want to show you something else. Good work, guys.
Thanks, Edward.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
for stopping by.
Yeah, you bet. Keep it up, guys. Okay, I want you to meet some of the people that I've helped in the past. Regular people like you that are now making a ton of money. And they don't know anything about trading. And most important, they didn't have any money to invest. They didn't even have time to spend at the computer, as some of them had a full-time job or they were busy taking care of their children or loved ones. And remember, after this, I'm giving you the opportunity to get it for free forever. Okay, so let's call Robert from England. We gave him full and 100% free access to our Orion code last month. So let's see what he's up to.
Okay, so his name is Robert Hawthorne. I'll make a note of that.
Robert, how are you? Can you hear me okay?
Hi Edward, how are you mate? Yes, I can hear you.
This is a real disappointment. The quantum code, Robert, is a classic of the actor's art, but in the Orion code universe we just get some overgrown toddler who is clearly delighted that somebody's paying him real pocket money to read out this garbage in a shopping mall fast food outlet.
Robert, we can all see you're having great success with helping people with Orion code, and I was showing potential candidates for the next round of beta testers some proofs of how powerful our system really is. Now, do you mind sharing your story with them?
Sure. Well, I was invited about 2 months ago to be one of the first beta testers of version 7 of the Orion code software. I just came across you guys over the internet. I didn't know the first thing about trading, binary, or just making money in general, to be honest. Edward and his team helped me out with the setup, and within literally the first 10 minutes there were profits sitting in my broker account. And now look at this. It's been just over 2 months and I went from not having a single cent to my name to $134,720.
Oh, now his name is Robert Anderson. Seems the scammers can't even get the small details right.
And the money just keeps coming in. I didn't have a single loss so far. 100% wins, 100% on autopilot, and my life literally changed overnight, thanks to Edward and his team at the Orion code system. Thank you, Edward.
Hey, Robert, you're very welcome. I'm glad we could help. Congrats again for your success on the new lifestyle. Oh, by the way, I saw the new Range Rover you bought. Ooh, that looks great.
Thank you, sir.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Range Rover? I'm not sure that investor was old enough to drive. Perhaps it was a toy one. Investor Cindy is out shopping in Orion World too.
Okay, well, Cindy doesn't seem to be online right now. Looks like she's out enjoying the almost $7,000 our software made for her today. Hey, why not? The software takes care of everything on autopilot, so she can be out shopping all day if she wants to.
But there is an alt Mark from Australia who may be worth looking at. He's got an odd medical condition. Every few seconds he remembers he's supposed to be doing an Aussie accent, then he forgets again.
You know, we like to get some new people in for free. They are great beta testers, and we just love to change their lives.
Well, Edward, what can I say? You really do love changing people's lives. Here, let me show you. Let me show you guys. I was one of the people who was allowed in when Edward and his team released version 7.0, I believe, of the Orion code. This was about 4 months ago, and I didn't know anything about trading. Heard about these guys in the news, read an article on Forbes about Orion computing, and I knew they were responsible for making billions of dollars to people on Wall Street. And I heard about the guys in Wall Street and their friends who got super rich thanks to this system. So when I got the opportunity to join it for free, I just jumped at it. And take a look at this. I started with only $250 that I borrowed from a friend, as I was dead broke. And the Orion code system made $386,830 in profits from it in just 4 short months. So yeah, this system is guaranteed to work and was the best thing that happened to my life. Edward, I literally love you more than my own family. Nobody's ever done anything like that for me before, mate.
Thank you, Mark. You are seriously making me blush. I'll talk to you later.
Later, Edward.
Okay, so guys, I have opened up a brand new broker account, deposited $250 for the software to trade with, connected the Orion code software to my new broker account, and activated it on AutoTrade. So that's it. We can just sit back and relax and let the software find the 100% guaranteed winning trades through the near Orion speed technology. We don't need to do anything else besides collect the profits.
Great hand gesture there from Edward. It's as if he's subtly offering a bribe to a doorman to allow him into a specialist club for discerning gentlemen.
Now, whilst we are waiting for the Orion code to do its thing on this new account, let me show you what it's been doing on my other account. Guess my workday is done. The last thing that I need to do is show you how much a brand new account like this one you are about to make is going to make you on your very first day. We started the software on the new account just a few minutes ago. Now let's just give it a little longer. 1 hour is really all it needs. So I'm going to head back home and we can check together from there.
As Edward prepares to head home, he makes a bizarre squeaky noise on the table, but they didn't bother to do a retake.
The Orion code system and the software for free. Now, let's go. I'm about to turn you into my next success story. I'm about to make you a millionaire. You are about to make thousands of dollars in just a few short minutes from now. What you should really be excited about is that you are going to be making a lot of money and still have the time to enjoy life. You do what you love with the people you love.
Shortly after this point, Edward's script includes some lines that weren't in the version of the quantum code video I looked at. Now, there has to be a space-time divergence for a parallel universe to form, and initially I thought this point might be it. However, I did a brief search for quantum code videos and I found an additional one with this same deleted scene told from Michael Crawford's viewpoint. And I think nobody could avoid being moved by this tragic scene. Michael drives to his empty mansion and picks up a single glass and a bottle of cheap supermarket fizz before going out to his poolside table. Clearly all the wealth in the world can't buy you happiness, or even a house that looks remotely lived in.
This money comes in 100% on autopilot. And today, I'm going to share with you the secret behind it. Don't worry, I don't want anything in return. As you can see, I don't need your money. I'm making millions of dollars per year already. I'm just here to help. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. We are here. Now you're going to see with your own eyes how a lot of multimillionaires, including myself, make their money and how regular people have been turned into millionaires too. And you are going to get a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to join the party, too. No catch, no money, no skills required. Sometimes things that seem too good to be true are actually true. The problem is, people never share those stories, especially when it comes to money. You know that, this is nothing new. Rich don't want you to make money, but coming from a very poor background, I'm not like them. I'm not here to brag, I'm here to help you. And I want nothing in return. Okay, here we are. This is where I like to spend most of the day when the sun is out.
Right, back to Edward. Note that the only thing on his table is a bottle of beer.
To join the party too. No catch, no money, no skills required.
Do you want to see a magic trick? Ta-da! A glass of booze has appeared out of thin air.
Okay, we are here. This is where I like to spend most of the day when the sun is out.
After this, Edward runs through the same script as Michael, so I'll skip to the end.
Dollars per year is great, but having the chance to have
As I mentioned, I wanted to identify the point of divergence that led to this bargain basement version of the code coming into existence, and I think I finally got it. Back in the offices that they both definitely own, Michael Crawford said this.
But even more than that, I feel I was blessed with the opportunity to help the world, to help people in need, as I know what it feels like to have money.
But Edward Robinson said this.
But even more than that, I feel I was blessed with the opportunity to help the world, to help other people in need, as I know what it feels like to not have money.
One additional word, not. A single extra beat of the butterfly's wings, rippling backwards and forwards through time, leading to the birth of a whole new scam universe. What a privilege it is to be able to witness such a beautiful thing. Beautiful, but also terrifying. The creation of a parallel universe carries with it certain risks, and in this case it would prove catastrophic for the main characters here, perhaps as a side effect of the quantum speed of the original scam. Michael Crawford's entire life was rewritten, and he went from being millionaire CEO of Quantum Code to a middleman shilling for Terran Capital's despotic leader Susan Carter.
I want you to meet Susan Carter, the CEO of Terran Capital, an award-winning algo trading company that has been developing trading software for the last 11 years. With trading volume of $370 billion in the past quarter and a total of $870 billion year to date, they have become the focus of every eye and ear on Wall Street, particularly among the biggest hedge funds.
Anthony gained a new name, if not a new personality.
Hi, I am Norman Waits from Pennsville, New Jersey. I became a millionaire thanks to the free money system. Before I found Walter, I had tried maybe 14 different internet marketing products. Each of them cost me around $49. And you know, in most cases, I never even made my $49 back.
And, most tragically of all, Edward Robinson's identity was fractured into multiple shards, each living in his own pocket universe.
Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I am the founder and CEO of Amicio Holdings, and today I'd like to give you the opportunity of your life by joining me and my team as a beta tester for the world's first no-loss trading software. Hi, welcome to my home. I'm Giovanni Leone, and this is my wife Tessa.
Hi there.
We're here today with our film crew. My wife and I decided to shoot this video to show you just how using our code will increase your probability of success today. So, let's go out to the terrace and we'll get started.
Edward is on an endless mission to seek out new investors who can generate the money he needs to finance his secret project that could unify his being and make him whole once again. Thank you for watching.
Magic beans.